Nigeria has a landmass of approximately 923,770 square kilometers. It has 8 ecological zones including Sudan and Sahel savanna that is suitable for vegetable production. The predominant occupation of the populace in the country is agriculture, with the majority of people involved in food crops cultivation and a few involved in vegetable production. Before knowledge transfer intervention, vegetable farmers in the country suffered low yields as a result of inadequate technical know-how in farming practices, over-relying on farmer-safe seeds that are not resistant to pests and diseases, seasonality of the vegetable crops, and prevalence of pests and diseases such as tuta absoluta in certain months of the year. Other factors include inadequate government support to vegetable farmers, certain cultural practices that hinder gender inclusion, lack of sufficient knowledge by input dealers to provide technical advice to the farmers, and weak market linkages. Within its 4 years of intervention in Nigeria, knowledge transfer has impacted the lives of various communities in the country. A large number of farmers have embraced and adopted the modern farming practices brought by knowledge transfer, which has led to greater yield, economic and financial empowerment, social change, gender inclusion, improved household nutrition, amongst others. Alhaji Sani Umar was a civil servant working with the government with a large family and a low income, but has now embraced vegetable farming, growing into an East-West seed input dealer. He shares the impact knowledge transfer has made to his life and his family.
Rayuwa kafin in samu haɗuwa da keci tana cikin wahala. Albashi yana tafiya ne da bashi. Kana rayuwa ne sati ɗaya in an yi albashi sati na biyu sai ka yi bashi, don haka bashi na haɗuwa da wani bashi kafin albashi ya zo. Abin da ya canza ni keti da na haɗu da su sai na ga an fara da kunya 7. Ya kai matakin da na ga ɗaya aka sa amma an samu ninki fiye da 10.
The ambition of Malam Sani Umar's wife Maimunatu was to be a teacher. After realizing the huge success of his adoption of knowledge transfer farming techniques and the transformation it brought to his life, Malam Sani Umar persuaded his wife to shelve her ambition and also adopt knowledge transfer transformational farming techniques. The result is astounding. If the story of Malam Sani and his family is astonishing, that of Kungiyar Matasan 'Yan Kasuwar Dagganawa is more compelling. Noticing the impressive outcomes of the tomato varieties produced in knowledge transfer intervention communities, a group of 25 persons quickly realized the opportunities that could be tapped from the value chain. This prompted them to come together and form an organization called Kungiyar Matasan 'Yan Kasuwar Dagganawa. They collect East-West seed tomato harvest from farmers, either from demonstration plots or adoption fields, and not only sell in the markets, but also connect to off-takers and transporters who are interested only on qualitative tomatoes. Bala Aliyu Dagganawa, one of the members of the groups, narrates the benefits the group derives.
Muna da bread a Dagganawa, muna da shi a Bunkure, muna da shi a Marke, muna da shi a Gurja. So amma duk da hakan sakamakon yadda kayan yake ƙara fitowa sosai, to shine muke so mu ƙara buɗe da abu. This choice gaskiya alhamdulillah akwai yanayin bambanci wanda muke ganin tsakanin shi da tumatir namu na gida, akwai bambancin riba sosai. Sakamakon ko su manoma suna samun, idan ka noma wannan tumatir namu na gida, idan ka sai da shi kamar 20,000, to ginin su za ka sai da shi kamar 30,000 zuwa 35 haka. Zahiri a trailer ba, in dai mun bata kaya yadda ya kamata, muna samun miliyan guda a trailer guda zahiri.
The large-scale adoption of knowledge transfer farming techniques in Kaduna and Kano states came with a huge demand for East-West seeds and catalyzed markets for other inputs. Hitherto, vegetable farming and its value chain was exclusively undertaken by men. Since the coming of knowledge transfer, Opportunities are now open for women to participate in the value chain, ranging from seedling production, home gardening, and biopesticides production. These brought about tremendous empowerment to them. When Knowledge Transfer first visited Gideonkwari community, Bashir Abdu, a patent medicine seller, was the only one who initially embraced and adopted the knowledge transfer farming techniques as a key farmer. The successes of the new farming techniques he adopted and the impact in his life and family attracted the youth in Gideonkwari and environs to the knowledge transfer farming practices. As of now, the entire community, both youth and elderly, have adopted knowledge transfer practices with tremendous transformation to the communities. Grinning with joy, Bashir Abdu told his story.
Ni manomi ne da na gaji harkar noma na gargajiya. Kafin zuwa wannan kamfani, matasanmu mafi yawanci gaskiya ba su da aikin yi. Wasu suna tafiya a caɓa da rani, wasu suna tafiya a cirani, wasu suna zaman banza, wasu suna yawon farauta. Don hakan dan samu dan dauke sakamakon rashin aikin yi a garin. To amma alhamdulillah zuwan wannan kamfani gaskiya to shine hakan yasa mutane suka fara karbar abin da kadan har matasan mu suka samu aikin yi amma ya zuwa yanzu gaskiya duka gida kowanne duk gidan da ka je daga yaro babba matashi duka kowa yana yin wannan noma na wannan tsarin kamfani da aka zo mana da shi.
It wasn't only Bashir that shared his life-transforming story. His neighbors Jafar Ahmed, Safiyanu Abubakar, and his wife Hawa were also eager to tell their stories.
Lokacin da kamfanin nan ya zo aka samu Malam Bashir, mu ne masu challenging ɗinsa a nan garin. A daga ƙarshe kuma da muka ga Bashir ya jajirce, sai abubuwan sai muka ga ashe wani abu ne na ci gaba. Dan ni kaina bara yanzu ni ma na shigo cikin wannan tsari, na yi noman tumatiri. A cikin alherin da na samu shine ga gida na can ma da na gina can baya.
Da matakin da ban taka ba a yanzu na taka. Sanadiyar wannan tumatiri na je state ɗin da ban taɓa zuwa ba. Na je na yi aikin tumatir. Ana zuwa kuma muna koyawa wasu ma yanayin tsarin wannan aikin. To alhamdulillah dai na samu ci gaba.
To sakamakon mai gida na yayi to shine ni ma na ce gaskiya duk inda za a yi sai na yi noman nan.
The success story of knowledge transfer in northern Nigeria cannot be told overnight, as more and more communities are adopting these farming techniques at a fast rate from Makarfi, Kudan, Marike, Gwenki in Kaduna to Tudun Fulani, Daganawa, Kura, Bunkure in Kano State, just to mention but a few. More farmers are embracing our farming techniques as there are now calls from those in other northern states in Nigeria asking when will knowledge transfer arrive their communities. Until then, farmers from some of these states have visited our fields and learning sites to learn our farming techniques. These learning sites are in partnership with Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, and Sa'ada Turimi University of Education, Kumboto, Kano State, and are now adopting same in their various communities. One of the major challenges knowledge transfer faces during the course of implementation is water scarcity in some parts of the year, which hampers the productivity of farmers. Despite this challenge, the enthusiasm of farmers in adopting knowledge transfer techniques is not diminished because of the prospects it holds in transforming their fortunes and changing their lives. From the evidence on the fields, the intervention of knowledge transfer has brought transformation to many farmers and succor to many communities in northern Nigeria who for a long time have been deprived of the impact of the government in their lives. Indeed, knowledge transfer has brought a new dawn to vegetable farmers in northern Nigeria. East, west,